Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. This is Mr. Argueta reporting to you here with Intro to Business during our summer, and we are hitting week number 4, which means that we are more than halfway through the semester. One of the things you guys have mentioned is that you are seeing a lot of, feeling that it's going very quickly. I think it's going to even go even faster now. So I'm excited to see the progress that you guys have done so far. I encourage you to keep going. Of course, as you can tell from the screen already, the new semester is going to be upon us. I am already starting to work on my classes for the fall. So I encourage you for returning students to call in or schedule registration. So one of the things we've done, and this is in your announcements, right here in your announcements, we've put up links to every one of the instructors or advisors for the different campuses. If you are in the Catoosa or Walker County campus, Miss Grace Beam would be your advisor. You can have access to that by clicking on that. It'll give you, and I'll show you what it looks like. It'll give you the opportunities of doing whatever schedule you want with her. So if you wanted to go on the 13th, she has 2 more time frames left. The 18th, she has a couple left. On the 16th, she has quite a few more. I'm assuming that as we go on, she's going to have more options because people try to get in as early as possible so they can have their classes that they hope to capture. So I'll give you another example of a few more. Give me 1 second as I accidentally jumped out of it. All right, so for myself, if you are in the Dalton area, this will be my calendar. Haven't seen it lately. Let's see what we got left. So we got on the 17th, I got a few left. I do them every 15 minutes, guys, so I can get more students in. I don't have a lot of time, but I do more students per day. Instead of using a 30-minute block with each student, I try to fit you guys in as much as I can, so I get 15-minute time frames. You can also call me. So you can call me at this number it's once you set up an appointment. On the 18th, I have a few time slots left. The 19th, probably a few time slots left, and then the 20th, I have quite a few. So Thursday is our best day, but like I said, people try to get those first couple of days in because of the classes. They want to make sure they get the classes that they want. So if you're in the Dalton area, I am your advisor. I would be more than happy to help you in figuring out what classes you need. So let me know if I can help you with that. Schedule an appointment with us. Doesn't let me go back, so I'm going to have to go through this process here. I apologize. If you are in the Gordon County area, you will go with Miss Melissa Kirby, and if you're in Floyd or Polk, Dr. Jay Pickern will be your advisor. So here are the classes that I will be teaching this fall. Team project, I recommend that if you need team project, that if you have any opportunity of being able to do it in class, this is the time to do it in class. I actually have had some really good success stories in our team project. We've developed not-for-profits. We've raised over $150,000 throughout these semesters for different organizations. We've done some pretty impressive things. Come out on newspapers. People who've taken this class with me have really enjoyed it. So if you can, this will be the time to do it. I only teach it once, like every 2 years, and then I try to do it every now and then so we can make it a big and meaningful class. So anyhow, I'm doing Intro to Business, which you won't need, but I'm doing Principles of Management, and then an Ethics class if you need that. So here's my course numbers. Here's the dates. Most of them are online. So register to or sign up to get registered. Let's go on to our lesson for the week. So last week we discussed Maslow, the hierarchy of needs, and let's look at what that looks like. So I'll be reading through this week, as you know. So we have a lot of people who have did their work. Let's go to my videos. It looks like we got few people. Lynn, Megan, Lisa, Audrey, Ricardo, my man Ricardo, he's out there doing his work. Melissa, well done. Kelsey, April, Alexandria, Yang Yang, or as she likes to be called, Ivy. Brittany, we got quite a few guys. Stacy's back with us. Let's see here. Amber, Austin. We've been, I think, chatting somehow with Amber on email, if I'm not mistaken. But either way, this is a great, 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 great response, guys. I will be reading through all of those, and this week I will be going through your actual post. Please make sure you're putting effort into your post, putting some time into and thought into it. Like I said, this is a major part for me in regards to what we do. So if you want to read your previous post, you want to go here where it says weekly discussion and go to that previous post. I think we did one called this one, Which One Are You, Utilitarian? And as you can tell, I've already graded this if I'm not mistaken, but I've read through all the posts. I went through them and try to see where everyone's at, try to get everybody's post read and commented on. If I missed you this week, I will get you next week. So let me know if for some reason you didn't get a grade. I'm pretty sure everyone did, but I also encourage you to go back and read if there's any comments or if there's anything else said about your post. That's always fun. Anyhow, that being said, we are down to week number 4. So in week number 4, we're going to be tackling chapters 11 and 12, and our conversation is surrounded around Tesla. And one of the reasons why we talk about Tesla is because we're going to talk about a target market or a targeted marketing strategy. And in chapters 11 and 12, we start focusing on what the marketing branch of business is. So as I mentioned earlier, a few weeks ago, we talked about the management portion of it. We're going to talk about the human resource portion of it. Well, this portion or this category within business is considered marketing. How do we get a product known? How do we develop a strategy for people to know that we exist? And as I've gone through this journey in business, one of the things I find fascinating is how some people will tell me things like, I'm going to open up a storefront or a web page or any type of business. And I say, okay, what's your marketing strategy? And they won't know what to say. They don't know what to do. And part of my frustration is just because you open a store, even if you have the best product in the world at the cheapest price and your strategy is to come out with the cheapest price of that product, unless they know you exist, no one's just going to show up to your doorstep by a miracle. Maybe one person might, but not hundreds of thousands of people. So there has to be a marketing strategy, some concept behind who is your targeted audience. And it has to be so specific, so scientific, so direct that you're saying, I am going to sell this product to this customer, and you're going to be able to find that customer and target market them. So Tesla, as many of you probably heard of, is a car company, an electrical car company. And my question today to you after you watch this video is analyze who their target market is based on the information you know. Who are they trying to get? Tesla doesn't just want anyone to come and buy their car. They're looking for a very specific individual. They're looking for a very specific person. They're targeting a very unique customer. And I want you to put your sort of marketing caps on and say, who would look at this commercial and connect and understand and know what they're talking about? Sure, the commercial could be for anybody, but they're not looking for everyone to be their business. They want a very specific person to be their business. So I want you to, pick one of these questions and really study them and break them down. I encourage you to go outside of just the video. Research Tesla. Look up Tesla. Look what they're doing. What strategy have they changed? Who are they now looking for? Just recently, maybe as early as 2 years, Tesla's strategy of focusing on a certain individual shifted. Why? Why do you think that's happened? So I'm excited to read what you have. Of course, this video, if you're watching it, obviously you've discovered it. Other than that, guys, I think what we're looking at is obviously week 5, chapter 13, 14, week 6, 15, 16, and you're done. 2 more chapters of work. So please, 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 give it that good old college try. We're almost done. You're almost completed this. I'm proud of you for doing this much thus far in the summer, and I also encourage you to do it the best that you can. So don't slack off here. We're almost done. We're almost through with this. Week 7 will be your final exam, and that's it. So if you need me, you know how to get a hold of me. There's always coffee available for you. Please register for fall semester. We're ready to get started, so make sure you get that done. Guys, it's always a pleasure and honor. What can I tell you about myself? It's been summer. It's been nice, relaxed. Not much to tell, really. I got 2 big old trees cut in my house, which now I got branches laying everywhere that I'm trying to pick up. It's been about 2 weeks since I've done that, and it's a nightmare. But either way, it is what it is. The weather today, which is on today's Tuesday, and the weather out there is unbelievably gorgeous. I came in, it was probably 70 degrees outside, breezy. It was perfect. I love cooler weather like that. Sun was out there shining. I'm looking out my window here. The sun is bright. So I hope you guys are enjoying that. If not, I encourage you to get out there, walk around, do something out there, and enjoy the time. Guys, have a wonderful week. Always a fun time to talk to you. I'm excited to hear that we have some of our students, kids that watch the video with them. For you that are watching the video that are not part of the class, I hope one day we get to meet and you can be part of this business class as well. So take care, guys. Have a wonderful week. Have a wonderful rest of the semester. Best of luck. We will talk to you all soon.